you're in for a treat today as we use Arboliva. I believe that's how it's said. And the next couple lives are going to be filled with insane teams. So we're in the low 1800s now because of yesterday's just rough day. It wasn't really rough. It wasn't rough. They were great games. We just happened to not win any of them. That Pana team did not have hazard control, and so I knew that would be a challenge going into it. I don't mind the challenge. I don't mind the losses because we learn so much information, and we're still learning so much as we go. Imagine when we're like, boom, just hitting the metagame and know all the sets. But for now, we're just going to enjoy the ride. Now, the upside of that is that I can use some a little more unique teams because we're a little lower. Still, technically, I think most would consider high ladder, but I consider high ladder 1900 plus, which I think in this gen is like only 20 people are 1900 or 25. I think top 25, 19 plus. But we're going to have to work our way back up to number one or to number one. We haven't hit it yet. Yeah, so the question is, how does He has one too. This guy must be, we're getting 17. Yeah, we're getting 1600 people again. And he has a fucking whatever the hell this shit is. Like, this guy's a mean team, man. This shit is mean. I have Terra Ghost, Dragapult. It's funny I changed it from Terra Fairy, which actually kind of helps here. If we get rid of the Arboliva or whatever that thing is called, he has no Dragon Resist either, which is a big deal. Is that is it Choice Scarf? Chiyu. He's also very susceptible to my Don fans. So the question is, what do I want to win with the most? I'd say Corviknight is the most reliable. Bulk Up Corviknight in the end game is most reliable. Rotom's core purpose is going to be to guard against this primarily. This can be very annoying. I don't really know what this does, so I'm going to have to check it out with this. He's super weak to my Don fan, but I want his beatdown first. But let's see if he Glamoras, and this guy's low ladder. I'm gonna sit up for Volk, and I don't need the speed on my Don fan. I'm gonna be so peeved. I'm gonna be so peeved if he's Terra Grass. But the upside of that is that I know his nothing else can terrestrialize. So we're just going to spin to stop any sort of toxic debris nonsense. Immortal spins, okay. Problem is now you got to deal with this headlong rush. You're crazy, bro. You really went to this on me. You're a crazy man. The toxic spikes do matter. I mean, unless you're sashed. So if you are sashed, you would what? Swords Dance? Get +2. And try to do some brazy shit after that. Which isn't a biggie. It is in the sense that would I stop him from getting? I could, if he Swords Dances, then Terra Fighting's in his sash. I'm still in trouble. Because he's going to try to CC my Rotom. So do I just go for rocks here? Yeah, it's actually better to rocks. He's probably going to Sword you Bitter Blades. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that a lot. It still gives me the opportunity to rapid spin. Now he's gonna Shadow Sneak. I get the opportunity to go to the Rotom Wash, and this gives me the opportunity to Volt Switch here. That's perfect because what I was concerned about is you being sashed, so that's not a problem for me. I guess it is because my Dragapult can't take a Shadow Sneak. So if he Terra Fightings, I don't get why he Swords Dance though. Let me see, Terra Fighting. If I go King's Gambit, get into Terra Fighting, he's going to. I don't want to go about this. Could Dragapult and Sucker Punch. Because he's low ladder, it's such a tricky thing. If he Terra Fightings here, at the very least, I don't get Bitter Bladed, so his speed, his thing doesn't come back, his defense drops. You know, it's funny because my Rotom used to be Terra Ghost. If I was Terra Ghost here, it would help. Then I changed it to Terra Steel. This thing, I mean, it's not that big of an issue, but it is at the same time. Okay, so I figured he wouldn't anticipate Sucker Punch, and he'd want to keep. So his heavy duty boots. What's the speed tier on this? Okay, so it's slower than Donphan. I should be able to go to this. I assume I'm pretty specially defensive. What does this do? Snasty Plots. I'd assume you can't kill me unless there's like Draco Meteor or something. I'll Leaf Storm here. And if he Dracos, I just go to my Dragapult, right? I mean, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, why is this fish? Do I even need to Leaf Storm this? What's this thing's stats? So he Dracos and knocks me out. But I'm confirmed heavy duty boots. You have nothing to guard against Dragon. I probably could have went. Okay, I'm glad this gets dropped. Well, I don't need the grass stab. I mean, I was gonna say the grass stab. The shot at, you know, remember we talked about I'd like to Terra Dark. So at this point, Volcarona should do its damn thing. I mean, Corviknight should do its damn thing. We want to keep this at the utmost for potential Specs Chiyu and to Tatsuguri. The T-Spikes no longer matter. And we want to, if we can, King's Gambit some shit. You know what I'm saying? So probably knockoff coming out here. His Headlong Rush might be very surprised by the Headlong Rush there. We sub here. I cover. So it's Leftovers Chiyu. The one and only. I was looking at it like, I know he didn't get that much from fucking grassy terrain. Throw the Brave Bird for some damage. Why the fuck not? We're not going to take too much. We sack Great Tusk. As we said, there's no longer a need for the Sunny Terra Fairy would be a bloodbath here. But I can always go back to that. I think the John fan might be choice. The way he switched it out. The way he switched it out just now. I probably could U-turn. U-turn definitely kills Chiyu from here. And then I'd be staring down the Donphan with Rotom, which is probably better. I don't know. Does Tatsugiri learn Rapid Spin? I'm fearing Rapid Spin for some reason. Some kind of Rapid Spin shit. These Leftovers though. Watch this shit live. Protect. I fucking knew it. You still might not live. But because I'm banded and Chiyu has horrible defense. Pro-fucking-tect, bro. Like, why in God's name do you have Protect? So he goes Tatsugiri and saves Chiyu, because I mean, I think he's thinking, okay, if I lose Chiyu, then I lose to your what's his face? You know what I'm talking about. So I'm pretty sure King's Gambit in every situation ever wins this one-on-one. I'm not fearing the Donphan whatsoever. Okay, guys, I think we might have won the first game. I know it's crazy. I mean, even if this can't speed boost, so you can taunt, you can do all the things all day. My Dragapult comes in and maims you. After a while, if he's protecting too much, what the fuck, bro? You truly cannot make this stuff up, my guys. So not me. I know he got me. But you truly cannot make this stuff up, my friends. So obviously now, Rotom beats the last two. I gotta hit the moves. So let's say this would need to be. What? This would need to be choice. Rotom is the least reliable anyway. So, yo, look at that double. Girl, look at that double. So we always volt switch here. He's just gonna go for. I'm actually probably fast. No, I have no speed. I was I'm probably faster. Yeah, in my dreams. So he's gonna go for the Dark Pulse flinch. Fortunately, does not get it. Why am I getting toxic stalled right now? If he gets a double protect, I'm in trouble. Actually, got to be somewhat careful about this. Should have went Corv here. Yo, when you're getting destroyed by fucking I got a U-turn though. Does he get the double? I don't lose if he does, but it does make the game a lot harder. That's why okay, so what do I need to do to prevail? Guaranteed. If he's banded Great Tusk, that's a problem. Guess he could be banded. If he's banded, I lose. Isn't that crazy? I mean, if I was Terror Ghost here. Or if I missed the Hydra there, I lost too. I didn't play this endgame super well. I didn't account for the Chiyu in any like respectful manner, you know. I was, oh, it's a Chiyu, like, but you gotta respect the Chiyu at all times, even if it's fucking sub Chiyu. So because I'm maxed with F, obviously, even if you Will-O-Wisps, or anything, I knock him out with Brave Bird. Let's see, he has rest. Bros, like, why am I getting destroyed by Protect? I didn't respect so he does Protect, which is insane since I've shown him Substitute. That was a horrendous decision. Like, if there was a way, let's say I didn't have any weird Terra type, if there was any way for him to win, oh wow, he was terrified. I forgot he didn't terrestrialize. Thankfully, Corviknight's a demon. If he crit me there, I lost. Like, I didn't play that game well at all, truth be told. I got super cocky at the end and I saw the, oh yeah, okay. But then I started to rack up the poisoning, and then it dawned on me that, well, actually Chiyu's speed tier is actually very good versus my team if I'm not careful. And then I left myself open to him being banded Donphan. Just silly decisions. I don't know, I like Terra Steel. That's a very like situational situation. I don't know. We're gonna just we wanna game with Arboliva. And it gets better with the teams that we have. And we're facing Revival Blessing. 1734 user. Man, shit. This is. I always love the beginning of metagames because it's like when I open the game, there's gonna get to a point where most things can't surprise me, and it'll just be like my usual calculated. Plus, I'm training again to brush off my rust and whatnot. I still think I'm about 65, maybe 70% of where I know I can be. Like, I can tell the difference. The fact that I can't just assess the team preview immediately and dissect the team immediately like I usually can just lets me know I'm like 65%. So we're gradually getting back up. But if I had to look at this guy's team, I'd say certainly the Gambit is a beast versus it. No matter what he does, meaning like even if he goes for the whole Healing Wish things and such, Gambit is so dangerous. Obviously, Polt eats his team. Terra Ghost here is monstrous, just death. Rotom obviously cannot be stopped. Bulk up Corviknight cannot be stopped. I'm wary of Amoonguss. Amoonguss lead, but actually that's not horrible for us. Amoonguss lead will give this bad boy a switch in, and it's an end game. It's end game from there. It's an end game from there. So we're gonna do Rotom. Got to be kept at the utmost for Floatzel, Scizor, Barraskewda. Arboliva is good as well, but it's just not as bulky as Rotom, obviously. And he has no really offensive threat beyond that, so I'm phenomenal. I'm glad to see Pell. This is the best case scenario. Now, the one downside is that his Scizor will likely be able to come in. Okay, he goes hard among this. I don't want to play this, because this could be a early bloodbath for me. But I show my Corviknight. Actually, let me think. I could go Arboliva. Actually, it's better to Corvi here. I forced the Spore first turn, because he's going to Spore. Because you're like, oh, damn, Corviknight. I'm happy to see that. You could also go hard Ponot, but Ponot is neutral to Brave Bird. Yeah, it'll Spore turn one. When man's Giga drains a Corviknight. Like, I don't know what he was expecting there. I don't understand the Giga Drain decision. So Pelipper rears his ugly head. Should I have EV'd this to be faster than Pelly? Let's see if you're faster than me. No, you're not. On your I2 KO you, which is good. Hurricane. Wow. Corvi's a demon. I'll kill it. I was thinking about whether I should roost here. If he's faster than me and I roost, because I don't want him U-turning. Breaking the sub could break here. Well, let's think. If no, because what I don't want to do is substitute any U-turns, and the sub is. But why would you U-turn unless you're confident you're faster than me? I'll just kill him. I've gotten more than enough. See, he probably clicked U-turn there, something along those lines. The beauty of this as well is that he has to go for that electric move, and it changes his type, so he can't use it anymore. I can now roost. I probably kill him. Oh, he uses it again. Smart guy, but I forced that Terra type. Corviknight's such a beast. Such a beast. No one does it better. No one beasts better than the Corvi. This allows us to get rocks up for the. Should just straight up double shock again. The Pelipper is coming in. There's nothing I can do about it from a. I guess suppose I could. He's gonna try to Revival Blessing, but at this point, he's used this Terra type. I was thinking about CCing that turn. If he went Mungus, like this isn't the worst thing in the world. If he went Mungus, because he's gonna offer the Barraskewda. Because right here I can. Is it worth CCing? CC would mean the Pelipper dies, and no more rain. Does he roost? He does roost. I didn't think he would. Good play roosting there. Because I want is it worth if I CC again, he's at 50%. I get to go pull and I kill. Does he roost again? I'm expecting him to U-turn soon. Yeah, okay. From a positional standpoint, I didn't want anything else coming in. Like if he U-turned and I have Rotom in, well, I guess I could just go. I don't want him getting a free switch into the Ponot. Like this keeps Ponot out specifically. Now he's forced to go to Floatzel, which I can Volt Switch on. And if he goes to anything that's not, yeah, then just give up Donphan here. And Donphan is no longer required. You're no longer required, Donphan. I hate to say it like that, but you're no longer necessary for the mission. And if he goes back to Amoonguss, then obviously that's Corviknight. So he wave crashes, trying to open up Barraskewda, which is wise. Problem is that now King's Gambit is a bitch. But now his Barraskewda is a bitch. I don't think Barraskewda can one-shot my I don't think he can one-shot Pulp. It does matter if he can though. because I want Pult to finish this. I don't want to do this. So I'll go with this first. I don't think Ponot could one-shot me anyway. Even with CC, if he does one-shot me with CC, he has to use the turn to CC, and then I get to go to Dragapult and claim one of his mons. So this puts him in a somewhat of a checkmate position, unless Bandit Scuda can do it. And if Bandit Scuda, right, perfect. So this puts you in a position where, okay, I'm saying basically you gotta pick one. You're gonna either Revival Blessing and give me the Ponot. No matter who you revive back, Corviknight's gonna eat his life. If you bring back Float, so you have to bank on Rain. Yeah, you have to bank on Rain. And you gotta go for Ice Spinner here. And I'll give this up. That's fine. He Wave Crashes though. They tend to, because Wave Crash is so strong. If Ice Spinner, you go Rotom, you're done for. I'm faster than you, bro. And you'll use the last turn of Rain. So that's game for sure. But Arboliva did what? Got 2 kills there. I barely got any points from that, but that was a fun live. Fun live. It's a fun game. And so let's see if we can continue to prevail with the squads, bro. I'm telling you, I got some wild squads, man. Like squads that I'm like, I should not be. Truth be told, the last team I used, it's not one of those teams you use multiple times in a live. Like the first live we destroyed with it, but we just got the matchups we needed. But it's a very matchup dependent team. And as Mav was saying, because he uses it so much, I'm facing opponents that know the team, and the team, the surprise factor matters a lot when you don't know what's coming, right? If they know what's coming, you know, they're countering my ape lead and just putting me in the ground, and I'm like, oh dang, how did he know I was lead ape? And you know, and so it puts me at a disadvantage from jump. So it wasn't wise, but again, I don't mind the losses because I want to learn. But I also know you guys are watching, hoping that I win every game, and that's kind of like the thing, right? So I have other accounts, which is funny. This is my lowest account. I won't say what my other accounts are. I might get number 1 on my alts before I get number 1 on this, but yeah, this is my lowest account currently. But on this account, obviously only play when I'm recording, so you guys definitely want to see just victory from Jam at all times, always, ever, forever. If you didn't have the Blissey Terra fucking Ghost, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Still is, because it forces him to anticipate which one I'm gonna go for. But in this game, King's Gambit is that guy. That guy. The conditions I'd need met would be finding out what the Valiant is, getting rid of Don Fan straight up. It's actually a very difficult game for me. I can beat him very quickly if his Corviknight isn't bulk up, which I doubt it is. Looks like it's, well, he has a spinner, so it could be. If his Corviknight isn't bulk up, and apologize if you're hearing that. If his Corviknight isn't bulk up and if his Corviknight isn't bulk up in the Iron Veil and I get rid of the Pex, then there's hope in this world. How am I gonna pull this the fuck off though? Everybody leads Rotom. I think his hazards are okay. Valiant. I was worried he'd do this, and the only reason is because if he Swords Dances here, I'm in big trouble. Because everybody knows Rotom. Well, actually, I didn't know Rotom ran Protect until I played with Joey this morning. And Joey was like, everybody runs Protect. So I was like, okay, I guess everybody runs Protect. And we faced a Protect one today, I believe. But did we? Is that maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But can't get past Blissey. If we can get past Iron Venom, then I can Dragon Darts freely. Specs. This is too important to let get Moonblasted. Moonblast. So we're gonna see what kind of mixed. Nice. 23%. Just stab. do I do here? His pecs having Toxic Spike is a big fucking deal. What do I do here? It's gonna be a doozy of a game, boys. His pecs, his helmet pecs, which isn't great. Which means I have to go. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Especially because he's 16-12. Like, that doesn't help my case at all. She has chilling water. He's staying in here. And then with the headlong rush damage, it's gonna do a fuck ton. Oh, I did not expect that. Now I know two of his moves. He might, no, maybe Chilling Water Haze. If he shows me T-Spikes or Toxic. But I've seen some without the... Actually, have I seen this team before? It was like no recover picks or something like that. In which case, Corey can technically, potentially beat him. So I'm gonna go Gambit here on the odd chance he doesn't have. Okay. So this is great news for Corviknight. This is great news for Corviknight. Great news for Corviknight. Okay, so we pivot to Rotom here because he's gonna be fearing obviously my Gambit. Does man just mindlessly leave Donphan in? But people play Great Tusk like Landorus Theory, and that's the question. If I can avoid him having Rocks up, I will. I'm Hydro Pumping straight up. Say he goes Blissey. So I guess they don't play it like Landorus Theory in form. I want this gone so badly, so I could have Volt Switch there, which would have given me the free. So Great Tusks. CC my player. I'll CC how much the rocks matter. I want to CC so bad. I mean, even if he's randomly staying in Ice Beam, so be it. So his leftovers maybe knockoff. I doubt it as CC. Okay. So he gets rid of my rocks, which is whatever. It's that Ice Spinner. Okay. Very, very interesting. Hydro Pumping again. No, actually, no. Elbow Switch. I fucking knew it, man. I fucking knew this garbage ass dude would fucking do that. Which is such a bad play, man. Such a bad play. Like, there's just no... I want to kill him so bad here. But we're just going to click the Stealth Rocks. It's very low risk. And make the correct reads. Because basically what I'm looking at now is unless Haze is that last thing's move, our boy Corviknight is looking gorgeous. He's looking gorgeous. He's looking handsome. He's looking just delicious. So let's see what he has in store for us. Default. Okay. So that's what we're working with. We always VS here. That's good news for my Corviknight. So it seems bulk up Corviknight is unrivaled here. So it's just a matter of getting him in the correct situation. Which means in versus this Blissey next time it comes in. Yup. Is this the right time? Yeah, it is the right time. He might try to T-Wave me, which is great. We'll see if he has Haze. Even if it's too early to set up. Because I've seen most of his moveset. The Donphan might have knockoff. I mean, I don't know how he'd fit it. Yeah, Ice Spinner, Earthquake. Okay, I can see. So he'd have like be lacking one of his stabs. I'd see which one it is, because Arboliva and King's Gambit actually work splendidly together. So guys, let me know what mon you think when they come back is going to be just incredibly devastating for the metagame. Like, cause I just thought about it, I'm like, you know, Rillaboom's grassy terrain shit is just a monstrosity at times. So let's see if it has haze. If not, then we're just looking at chilling water here. And we're gonna be staring on Iron Valiant or Shampoo this next turn. Blissey. Corviknight. Is Corviknight naturally 399? Oh my, actually I think even then it would need, okay, that's fine. Let's do it that way then. We'll stall them. Because eventually he's gonna try to T-Wave me. If this goes down, then my Arbolive just fucks him up. So, or my Rotom's just a bitch. Stealth Rock, Soft Boil, Seismic Toss. So I'm gonna condition him first. See how much this does. One shots. It's almost not good. I took way too much recoil from that. Now the Blissey being gone is nice, but I took way too much recoil from that. So now you Aura Sphere. Yes, you could Moonblast. You Moonblast, and now I can Terra Blast Ghost. So who would I want to give up? I think Arbolive plus Rocks. This is its time. Who do I go to? Everybody's so fucking good. If the Blissey didn't have T-Wave, that wasn't necessary, but you know, it's fine. It is fine. King's Gambit's probably the least useful. Yeah, it's Aura Spheres. I knew he'd Aura Sphere, so it wasn't really about whether or not I thought he would Aura Sphere. It's more about so we'll Terra Ghost here. Yeah, this shit is just way too motherfucking strong. This is just way too fucking strong. Truth be told, this is Roost fodder. Oh, you're tripping if you think Pex is gonna take this. Oh, you're not tripping. Pex took it. So we're staring down Sludge Bomb. Chilling Water. Either way, we go Corvi and Roost. We sub first. No. For what we have, there's no need. Shit has Trick. 130% has Trick. 153% has Trick. Oh, I thought Thunderbolt would come, but I didn't expect it to come that turn. Here's Scarf. Okay, which means you don't want to go to certain things to give my Corviknight a free setup again. So, and these certain things are things that don't want to come in on Rotom. Like right now, Rotom just wisps. No, I can Hydro. There's no downside to Hydroing. If he goes a Toxapex, we get Corviknight back in. Even if he Chilling Waters. Yeah, we just gotta play the Corviknight wisely. Shampoo could be annoying, but as long as we have Rotom to burn him and we have a lot of leverage on the Corviknight's bulking up, so Chilling Water coming out, I figured as much. Now the Gallade comes in. I mean the Iron Valiant. We sub first. Goes Shampoo. We bulk up. I suppose he could be let's see if he Swords Dances and is Life Orbed. Is he abandoned? It's hard to say. Let's roost first. Glad he crunched. He is abandoned. Okay, so that's good info. So banded crunch. Fuck. Jesus. Don fan, don't go. Wow, that did a ton to me. I gotta play this endgame really well then. Because the Shampoo is still a bitch. So I'm gonna have to give up a couple mons to kill it. Because he's gonna go back to it in U-turn. And I got a Brave Bird twice. See, this might not even 2k on him. Okay, it does. I forgot. I was like, it might not. Obviously, we give up Arbor. Well, shit, I gave him the leftovers. You think about Terra Blast. Because Dragapult can win too. I think if I VS, because I'm not using my, I lose another mon if I go back to Corviknight. He's gonna roost. If I go Rotom, the Shampoo doing as much as it did not cross my mind. It did way more to my Donphan than Jesus. I know it gets the defense drop and I'm offensive, but good God. So that's good info for later, like in a further battle. So it'd have been better to keep King's Gambit, actually. So let me think this through. If I go Corviknight again and sub again, the Shampoo's coming back. And I can't Brave Bird because he might be slower than me. And then so I have to go Rotom. Do I Hydro here though? No, I still VS. He fucking lived. So it matters, but it won't be the end of the. Oh, he Brave Bird a good play, because now he can go Iron Gambit and Moonblast or Shadow Ball. Yeah, him Brave Birding there was big. I don't know why he went this though, unless he must have knockoff. He's like, okay, I'll just knock your item off. Knockoff must be his other move. Yeah. So now you weaken me for Shampoo. Good play. Problem is if you yeah, I always Volt Switch. Chilling Water is a bitch. It's a bitch, you know, but I'll just have to outplay him because he always has to go to the let's see, he has to go Shampoo. If he has Ice Shard, he has to use it here. Let's see, if he outplays me, Sucker Punch. Okay, that's what he has. Would Sucker kill me here? Nah, no way Sucker is killing a Max Defense Rotom. You never go Great Tusk. Okay, that's the turn I was waiting on. Shampoo's still high as fuck on health though. What's the way to win this? If I go Corvi, I get lefties. If I go Corvi, I get lefties, and yeah, that grassy terrain actually hurt me a lot. I didn't calc that. I didn't factor that in. So if I go Dragapult, if I go Corviknight and Roost, Shampoo just comes in and gets a kill. What to do? What to do? There are several options here. I just don't know what the Glade's last move is. Probably Trick. So try Roost, he goes Shampoo. If I give up Rotom, I go Dragapult, U-turn. And U-turn. If I U-turn and he sacks Donphan, here he goes Valiant as I U-turn and locks into Thunderbolt, I'm done for. Do I Terrestrialize yet? No. Terrain won't help me. Could go Dragapult here and go for Terra Ghost and outplay the Shampoo. It's gonna be close, man. So Baneful's irrelevant. I guess I could have went to Rotom there. I could have went Rotom that turn that he stayed in, but if he Sludge Bombs, which he should have, because if he goes Shampoo now I know he has Romp move, and if he suckers, it puts him in too big of a bag if I bind. But if he doesn't sucker, so if I go, so let me think. If he crunches, if I Terra Blast and he suckers, he dies and loses the game. If he crunches as I go Rotom, I lose Rotom, I go back to Pult. I U-turn. I think he's suckering, but I think he's suckering. He crunched. He got me. It's not over. Man, if I had him there, him going Great Tusk. If he knocks as I switch, I'm done for. Yeah, I think he got me. I thought I had this game. I have to make the right read here. Yeah, he goes Valiant. I don't have my Terra type anymore, so pretty sure this is Scarf, and just Scarf Thunderbolts me. I'll just have to try to not get 2 killed. Oh yeah, I get 2 killed easily. Like easily. Yeah, so that's game. GG. What a game, man. So you cannot underestimate these low ladder guys, man. I'm trying to think where the crunch doing so much to me was not. I do think he was gonna sucker punch. I did think he was gonna sucker punch there, so I don't regret that decision. If he went Shampoo and didn't sucker, he lost. If he suckered and I went Rotom, he could technically still win. Let me think. I'd have to Volt Switch that next turn. He'd go to Valiant. It'd be Valiant versus Corviknight. And you saw how much Thunderbolt did. So, yeah, like it wouldn't be... He could still win if... Yeah, and so all the work we did... In fact, we ended lower this live than we started. So, as I said, it's going to be a doozy of a next couple days with the teams we have in stored. But, you know, we'll get back on the run. We're just having a tough run right now. Well, at least we won the first 2 games. But, yeah. So, great game on that. Like, man, well done on the opponent's end. But, yeah. So, we're going to end the live here. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed still. And fret not, guys. We'll be back. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.